How to deal with the depression of being alone in a foreign land. This is the kind of loneliness no one warns you about. Being alone in a foreign land is not just about missing people, it is about missing yourself. Many people imagine loneliness abroad as occasionally homesickness or boredom. In reality, it can become a deep, quiet depression that seeps into everyday life. You may be surrounded by people yet feel unseen. You may live in a beautiful place yet feel numb. You may have chosen this life freely yet secretly wonder why you feel so heavy. If you've ever thought, I feel invisible here, no one really knows me, I don't belong anywhere, I'm functioning but I'm not okay. I choose this, so why do I feel so empty? You are not ungrateful, you are not weak, you are not failing at being independent. You are experiencing a very real psychological response to displacement. In this audio, I want you to understand why depression often emerges in foreign environments, why loneliness abroad feels different from loneliness at home, how identity, culture, language, and nervous system stress interact, practical ways to stabilize your mental health, how to build emotional safety even when you feel rootless, how to know when to push through and when to seek help or change course. The goal is not to stay strong, the goal is to stay human. Part 1. Why being alone in a foreign land is psychologically hard. Number 1. Displacement is a nervous system shock. Humans are not designed to live without familiar cues. When you move to a foreign country, you lose language fluency, cultural intuition, social scripts, familiar routines, emotional mirroring, shared humor, belongingness by default. Your nervous system must stay alert constantly. Am I behaving correctly? Am I misunderstanding? Am I safe? Am I welcome? This chronic low-level vigilance exhausts the mind and body. Depression in a foreign land is often not sadness. It is exhaustion. 2. Loneliness abroad is existential, not just social. Loneliness at home usually means missing companionship. Loneliness abroad often means losing context, losing identity, losing reflection. At home, your environment reflects who you are. Abroad, you maybe feel reduced to the foreigner, the outsider, the one with the accent, the one who doesn't fully belong. This erodes self-concept over time. 3. The myth of the brave expat. Society glorifies independence. You're so brave. I wish I could do that. You're living the dream. This creates emotional isolation. When you struggle, you may think, I shouldn't feel this way. Others have it worse. I choose this. This internal invalidation deepens depression. Choosing a path does not cancel pain. Part 2. How depression manifests abroad. 4. High-functioning depression in foreign countries. Many people abroad experience high-functioning depression. In work, you travel, you socialize occasionally, you appear fine, but internally you feel flat. Days blur together, joys feel distant. Motivation is fragile. You feel disconnected from life. Because you are not functioning, your pain goes unnoticed, even by yourself. 5. The invisible self feeling. In a foreign land, no one knows your history, no one knows where you came from, what you've survived, who you used to be, what shaped you. This can feel liberating at first, but later deeply lonely. Being unseen for too long leads to emotional emptiness. 6. Language barriers and emotional suppression. Language is not just communication, it is emotional regulation. When you cannot express yourself fully, humor feels muted, nuance disappears, vulnerability feels risky, emotions stay bottled up. This internal bottling contributes directly to depression. Part 3. Identity loss and grief. 7. Grieving the life you left behind. Depression abroad often introduces unrecognized grief. Grief for family presence, grief for cultural familiarity, grief for ease, grief for who you were back home. Grief does not require death, it requires loss. Ignoring this grief prolongs depression. 8. Identity fragmentation. You may feel not fully at home here, not longer fully belonging here. This in-between identity can feel disorienting. You are not lost, you are transitioning, but transitions are emotionally expensive. Part 4, number 9. What makes depression abroad worse? Isolation disguised as independence. Many people cope by staying busy, avoiding emotional debt, minimizing needs, is saying, "I'm okay," repeatedly. This creates emotional starvation. Humans need connection to regulate emotions, even the strong ones. 10. Comparison with locals or other expats. Social media and expat communicates often show curated happiness, easy friendship, constant adventure. You compare your inner world to others' highlight reels. This intensifies shame, self-doubt, hopelessness. You are seeing performance, not reality. 11. Cultural emotional mismatch. Some cultures are emotionally reserved, avoid vulnerability, prioritizes politeness over depth. This can feel emotionally cold if you come from a warmer culture. This is not rejection, it is difference. But your nervous system may still feel lonely. Part 5. Grounding yourself emotionally. Instead of "something is wrong with me," try "I am experiencing displacement-related depression. My nervous system is overwhelmed." I am grieving and adapting at the same time. Accurate naming reduces self-blame. 13. Normalize your feelings without romanticizing them. You can say, "This makes sense," without saying, "This will never change." Validation is not resignation. 14. Stabilize the nervous system first. Depression abroad is often a body issue before a mindset issue. You have to prioritize sleep, consistent meals, sunlight if there is, gentle movement, reduce alcohol, predictable routines. Stability creates emotional capacity. 15. Lower the bar for connection. Very, very important. You don't need best friends immediately, deep emotional intimacy right away. You need regular human contact, familiar faces, small interactions. Belongingness grows slowly. 16. Seek parallel lives, not replacement family. Trying to replace home immediately increases disappointment. Instead, build parallel connections. Allow different roles for different people. Accept partial closeness. This reduces pressure. 17. Language as a mental health tool. Improving language skills increase confidence, reduces isolation, expands emotional expression, restores autonomy. Language learning is not just practical, it is psychological survival. 18. Routine as emotional anchoring. This creates daily anchors like morning walk, coffee ritual, evening reflection, weekly structure. Routine tells your nervous system, "I am safe." 19. Purpose beyond survival. Depression deepens when life feels like endurance. You have to ask yourself, what gives my days meaning here? What am I building? Who am I becoming? Purpose does not need to be grand, it needs to be personal. 20. Allowing joy without guilt. Many people feel guilty enjoying life abroad while missing home. Joy and longing can coexist. You do not need to choose. 21. Therapy in a foreign country. Therapy can help when depression lasts months, you feel numb or hopeless, you isolate excessively, you struggle to function. Online therapy in your native language can be especially helpful. Seeking help is not weakness, it is adaptation. 22. Medication and cultural stigma. Depression is not a failure of mindset. If needed, medication can stabilize. Short-term support can save long-term suffering. You deserve relief. 23. Not all places are meant to be forever. Some experiences are chapters, not destinies. Leaving does not mean you failed, you weren't strong enough, you wasted time. It means you listened to yourself. 24. The last one. The difference between growth pain and harm. Growth pain comes with learning, softens the support, feels challenging but meaningful, while harm erodes self-worth, persists despite effort, leaves you depleted. You need to know the difference. In conclusion, you are not weak for wanting belongingness. Depression in a foreign land is not a personal flaw. It is a human response to separation, adaptation, and longing. You are allowed to miss home, miss yourself, struggle with independence, want connection, need support. Strength is not enduring silently. Strength is responding honestly wherever you are. You are still you, and you deserve to feel held by others, by purpose, and by yourself. Thank you for listening.